In this short video, we're going to find out where to access the RSB tools and also the basics of using the RSB risk tool. Go to the RSB website, rsb.org, go to Certification tab, Get Certified, scroll down, Step 4, which is Prepare for your audit. Click on the Prepare for your audit button. It will take you through to this page. And from this page you can access both the risk assessment tool and the RSB screening tool, which we'll come on to later. In this section we're just going to cover the risk assessment tool, so you click here and it will download the Excel spreadsheet. Open the Excel spreadsheet, enable editing, and you can now make changes to this. Once open, go through the tool and select the options that apply to your company. So section A is certification and legal history, and this applies to all operators. To make changes, simply click on the little dots in there. B is management systems, and this applies to all operators. C is supply chain risks, and this applies to all operators. D is governance performance and associated risks. This applies to biomass producers and industrial facilities. E is environment, deforestation and soil health risks, and this applies to biomass producers. F is environment and water usage and the associated risks with this. This applies to biomass producers and industrial operators. G is labour conditions and other social issues. This applies to biomass producers and industrial operators. The last section is the results. Here's an example of the results. We received a score of 12, which puts the company in a medium risk class. Score below 10 and it's low risk. Score between 10 and 20 and it's medium risk. Score above 20 and it's high risk. If you scroll further down, you can find the risk-based audit schedule and audit plan based on this risk class. So if you scored a low risk class, this means that you have a certificate validity of 5 years with a yearly surveillance audit. Medium risk class is a 3-year certificate validity with a yearly surveillance audit. High risk is a 2-year certificate validity with an annual surveillance audit. In this section, if you are a biomass producer or a point of origin, then you can find out the formula for working out how many of your farms or points of origin need to be audited by the auditor based on your risk class. Finally, you can adjust your risk class for certain risks by inputting your intent at a risk management plan. This rewards operators who identify an issue and then address it. It applies to governance risks, deforestation and soil risks, and water risks. In this example, we can see that I have a high water stress risk, but I've also input that I plan to have a risk management measure in place. This adjusts the risk from medium to low.